Have you ever stood in front of your mirror, tired of looking older than you feel, heartbroken because the vibrant woman you are on the inside doesn't match what's staring back at you? And here's the truth that might actually bring you to tears. It's not your skincare routine that's failing you. It's not your makeup letting you down. It's not your age stealing your beauty. And it's definitely not your face that's betraying you. It's your haircut that's been secretly adding years, stealing your confidence, and dragging everything downward when the right short style could give you back that spark. Take a decade off your appearance and make you finally feel like yourself again in the time it takes to sit in a stylist's chair. I know exactly how you feel because I've been there too. Avoiding photos, turning away from reflections, wondering when you became someone you don't recognize. But here's what changed everything for me and thousands of women over 60. Discovering that a strategic short haircut isn't just about style, it's about reclaiming your power. Today, I'm revealing the 3 game-changing short haircuts that create an instant facelift effect. And trust me, these aren't your grandmother's boring cuts. These are modern, sophisticated styles that work with your natural bone structure to lift sagging areas, define your jawline, and bring light back to your eyes. We're talking about cuts that make people ask if you've had work done, when all you did was book a hair appointment. I'll show you exactly why certain lengths pull your features down while others create that coveted lifted look. You'll discover which textures add youthful volume, which angles sharpen your best features, and most importantly, how to tell your stylist exactly what you want so you walk out feeling transformed, not traumatized. Whether you have fine hair that needs body, thick hair that needs control, or anything in between, one of these 5 cuts will be your perfect match. So if you're ready to stop hiding and start shining again, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell because I'm about to change how you see yourself forever. Let's dive in. Haircut 1. The soft layered bob with face-framing wisps. Let's start with the haircut that makes women cry happy tears in my salon chair. The soft layered bob with face-framing wisps. This is the cut that does what no cream or serum can do. It restructures how your entire face is perceived. And if you're not quite ready for super short, this is about to become your new obsession. This isn't your basic bob that hangs there doing nothing. This is architectural genius. We're talking about a length that hits just at your jawline or slightly above. The sweet spot that creates lift without severity. The layers aren't uniform. They're strategically placed to add movement and prevent that helmet hair effect that ages us instantly. But the real miracle workers are those face-framing wisps. These aren't bangs, and they're not regular layers. They're delicate, almost feathery pieces that start at your cheekbones and graduate down, creating a soft veil effect that disguises sagging without hiding your face. Think of them as your personal lighting crew, always making sure you're seen in the best possible way. Here's the science behind why this works. The human eye follows lines. When your hair creates downward lines, it pulls the viewer's eye down, emphasizing every droop and sag. But when we create diagonal and curved lines with these wisps and layers, the eye travels upward. It's visual manipulation at its finest, and it's completely natural looking. The layering technique I recommend is called invisible layering. Your stylist creates texture and movement from within, not just on the surface. This means your hair has body and lift without looking choppy or dated. Each layer supports the one above it, creating a cushion effect that pushes everything upward. For styling, this cut is ridiculously forgiving. You can blow dry it smooth for a polished look that screams elegance, or let it air dry with some mousse for a casual, effortless vibe. The wisps can be tucked behind your ears for a different look each day, and here's a pro tip. Use a tiny flat iron just on those face-framing pieces to create a subtle curve away from your face. This opens up your features and creates that lifted appearance. Who wins biggest with this cut? If you have an oval or heart-shaped face, this enhances your natural bone structure beautifully. If you have thick hair that tends to triangle out, the layering removes bulk in all the right places. And if you're dealing with that frustrating in-between stage where you're not ready to go super short but long hair is dragging you down, this is your perfect compromise. I had a client, Margaret, 67, who hadn't changed her hair in 15 years. After getting this cut, she texted me a week later saying her daughter asked if she'd had Botox. She hadn't. She'd just finally found a haircut that worked with her face instead of against it. Haircut 2, the lifted pixie with textured crown. Now, if you're ready for something truly transformative, let me introduce the haircut that literally changed my life at 62. The lifted pixie with textured crown. I know what you're thinking. Pixie cuts are too short, too scary, too masculine. But hold on, because this isn't your typical pixie. This is engineered brilliance disguised as effortless chic. Picture this. Shorter sides that immediately lift your cheekbones like invisible tape, while the textured crown adds height exactly where your face needs it most. The magic happens at your temples. By keeping them slightly longer and swept upward, we create an optical illusion that pulls everything up. It's like having a facelift that you can style every morning. Here's why this works miracles for women over 60. As we age, our faces naturally elongate and narrow. This cut counters that by adding width at the right points and creating vertical lift. The textured crown isn't just random chopping, it's strategic layering that gives you volume without the weight. Each piece is cut to stand up slightly, creating that youthful fullness we lose over time. The best part? This cut works overtime while you sleep. You wake up with hair that already has shape and direction. No more fighting with round brushes or burning your fingers with curling irons. A little texturizing cream, scrunch, and you're out the door looking like you spent an hour styling when it took you 3 minutes. Who is this perfect for? If you have a round or square face, this cut will be your best friend because it adds length and angles. If you have fine to medium hair, the layering technique creates an illusion of thickness. And if you're tired of spending your mornings wrestling with hair tools, this is your freedom ticket. But here's the insider secret nobody tells you. Ask your stylist for graduated disconnection at the nape. This means the back is cut shorter but not blunt, creating a soft, feminine neckline that takes years off your profile view. When people see you from behind, they see a confident, modern woman, not someone stuck in the past. The transformation I see in women who get this cut is incredible. They stand taller, smile bigger, and suddenly start wearing those earrings they thought they were too old for. Because when your hair is lifting your face, everything else lifts too. Your mood, your confidence, your entire energy. A haircut 3, the modern shag with curtain fringe. Get ready for the comeback queen of haircuts, the modern shag with curtain fringe. Now, before you panic and picture 1,970 seconds rock bands, stop right there. This modern version is nothing like your old shag. This is sophisticated rebellion, and it's about to become your secret weapon against aging. The modern shag is all about controlled chaos, layers that move independently, creating volume, texture, and most importantly, lift. We're not just cutting layers. We're creating a support system for your face. Each layer is cut at a specific angle to create lift at your cheekbones, width at your temples, and softness around your jawline. But the real star here is the curtain fringe. Unlike straight-across bangs that can look severe and dated, curtain fringe parts naturally in the center or slightly off-center, creating 2 soft curves that frame your face like parentheses of youth. They hit right at your cheekbones, not your eyebrows, drawing attention to your eyes while disguising forehead lines and creating that coveted lifted effect. The genius of this cut is in its imperfection. Perfect, pristine hair actually ages us because it highlights every asymmetry. But the modern shag celebrates movement and texture, which disguises imperfections while adding incredible vitality to your overall appearance. It's the difference between a statue and a dancer. One is static and lifeless, the other is full of energy and movement. Here's what makes this particularly brilliant for women over 60. The layering technique used in a modern shag removes weight from the bottom of your hair while maintaining density where you need it. This means no more flat roots with puffy ends. Instead, you get volume that starts at your crown and gradually tapers, creating that youthful triangular silhouette we naturally have in our 20s. Styling this cut is where the fun really begins. You can scrunch it with sea salt spray for that beachy, carefree look that says, "I just got back from my beach house," even if you haven't left suburbia. Or smooth it out with a round brush for a more polished look that still maintains movement. The curtain fringe can be worn split down the middle for a bohemian vibe, or swept to one side for classic elegance. The transformation this cut provides goes beyond physical. There's something about a shag that makes women feel rebellious in the best way. It's like permission to stop trying so hard to look appropriate and start looking fabulous instead. My clients with this cut report feeling more adventurous, more willing to try new things, more like themselves than they have in years. Perfect candidates for this cut? If you have a longer face shape, the width created by the layers will balance your proportions beautifully. If you have wavy or slightly curly hair, this cut works with your natural texture instead of fighting it. And if you're someone who wants to look put together without looking like you tried too hard, this is your holy grail. Sarah, 64, came to me after her retirement party where she saw photos and didn't recognize herself. 6 weeks after getting this modern shag, she sent me a selfie from her first solo travel adventure. "The hair gave me courage," she wrote. "That's the power of the right cut." Your transformation starts now. So there you have it. 3 revolutionary haircuts that don't just style your hair, they restructure how the world sees you and, more importantly, how you see yourself. The soft layered bob for elegant transformation, the lifted pixie for those ready to embrace bold change, and the modern shag for rebellious sophistication. But here's what I really want you to understand. This isn't just about hair. This is about reclaiming your narrative. For too long, we've been told that aging means becoming invisible, that we should gracefully fade into the background. But I'm here to tell you that's absolute nonsense. Your 60s, 70s, 80s, and beyond can be your most vibrant years yet, and it starts with how you present yourself to the world. Every single day, you have a choice. You can keep that same haircut that's been weighing you down, literally and figuratively. Or you can take this information and create change. You can keep avoiding mirrors and photos, or you can become someone who seeks them out because you love what you see. Remember, your hairstylist is your partner in this transformation. Take screenshots of these styles, but more importantly, explain how you want to feel. Use words like lifted, fresh, modern, and vibrant. Don't let anyone talk you into something age-appropriate if that means boring and dated. You deserve to feel beautiful at every age. The women who transform their lives through their hair all have one thing in common. They decided they were worth the effort. They decided that how they feel about themselves matters. They decided that invisible was no longer an option. Tomorrow morning, when you stand in front of that mirror, you have a decision to make. Will you continue accepting a reflection that doesn't match your spirit? Or will you take the first step toward becoming the woman you know you still are inside? If this video has opened your eyes to what's possible, you're not done learning yet. Click on the video appearing on your screen right now, where I reveal the 2 remaining facelifting haircuts and the specific styling techniques that make them work. And if you're serious about your transformation, subscribe and hit that notification bell, because next week I'm sharing the exact conversation script to use with your hairstylist to ensure you get exactly what you want. No more haircut horror stories, only success stories. Drop a comment below telling me which of these 3 cuts speaks to your soul. And if you have a haircut transformation story, share it. You might just inspire another woman to take that leap. Remember, gorgeous, your best years aren't behind you, they're beginning right now. I'll see you in the next video, where your transformation continues.